serial killer, Kasady, is in the process of injecting his own death sentence. But suddenly his body began to mutate. Countless shots came out of his body. Everyone was scared out of their wits. After the explosion, a huge monster suddenly emerged. He is the son of the poison Tusa. But he also has the same weakness as the poison. Afraid of the high-frequency sound, a large number of guards attacked him from the front. But this didn't work for him at all. He began to destroy everything inside. A prison guard tried to stop him. Unfortunately, he flew to his face in an instant. He begged him to let go of himself. But in Tusa's eyes, he didn't let go of his son. The prison guard died on the spot. After seeing the prison warden, Tusa quickly rotated to create a tornado. He rolled the prison warden into it. Then he ruthlessly swallowed his brain. Tusa successfully escaped with Kasady. He immediately found a prison for his girlfriend. Then he was surrounded by countless shooters behind him. Suddenly, he was covered with extremely hard bulletproof glass. His girlfriend was not afraid. Instead, she was excited. She gently pinched her hand. The glass was crushed in an instant. 3 armed personnel rushed to her. And this was like a suicide. Tusa and Tusa escaped from the institute, and the police chased after them. Kasady suddenly was surrounded by countless shooters. He hovered the whole car in the air. Then Kasady turned into Tusa. He started to kill the police car. The police car was like a toy in front of him. It was smashed into pieces. At this time, the police sent a helicopter to fire at them. The scream of the helicopter immediately showed Tusa. The strong noise almost sent Tusa.
Stop! You kill him! She does that again, I'll eat her face.
After destroying the last helicopter, Kasady and the Scream decided to fulfill their long-cherished wish. They held a bloody wedding.
The cop that took my eye.
Eddie Brock.
And Venom. A red wedding.
The guests they were going to invite were not family and friends, but enemies. Took my eye. Eddie Brock. And Venom. A red wedding. Soon, Kasady turned into Tusa and kidnapped the police chief who screamed.
Where is she?
And because he couldn't find Eddie, the Scream kidnapped Annie and forced Eddie to show up with Poison Leaf. Soon, Poison Leaf and Eddie rushed to the church. When they entered the church, Poison Leaf was still angry. Where is she? As soon as he saw Tusa, he was scared to shrink back into Eddie's body. He kept yelling to run away, until Eddie allowed him to eat the heads of these bad guys. Poison Leaf showed up again. Tusa started to send people first. He sent countless arrows. The flexible Poison Leaf jumped back and forth and dodged the attack. Then Poison Leaf jumped on the railing and used a fist that fell from the sky. The fist penetrated Tusa's body directly and crushed him to the ground. The two were instantly beaten together. After a fierce fight, Tusa's son was obviously worse. Poison Leaf soon fell into the abyss and was still pinned to the wall by Tusa. In the fight, the police chief took the opportunity to escape and immediately called for help from the police. But after the Scream followed, he stabbed the police chief. Then he tied him up with a chain. Then he kicked him off and completed his revenge. On the other hand, Poison Leaf was about to escape. Unexpectedly, he was again trapped by Tusa. It's not a good idea to go on like this. Poison Leaf had to open his teeth and bite his hand. Then he used his strength to kick out a corner. He just didn't wait for Tusa to get up. A fire flowed on his body. It turned out to be Annie's fiancé who rushed to him in time. He knew that his body was afraid of fire.
We are.
That's right, we are.
Together we are. The Legal Protector!
It was also his appearance that made Tusa miserable. However, he ran out of gasoline in his hands. Tusa, who had just come out of pain, took him down. As the church bell rang, both sides couldn't fight normally. Tusa had to remove the hammer. But this was also the time when Poison Leaf caught him. Tusa opened his hand. His body formed a posture that was like a portrait of Troll. It represents the visual symbol of perfect proportion. The Poison Leaf was hit so hard that he couldn't get out. For the time being, Kasady, who was worried, did not kill Eddie immediately but chose to torture him. The Butcher wanted to kill Annie in front of Eddie, and because of the ability of the Scream, the Butcher was afraid, so he wanted to get rid of the Scream as well. But how could Kasady agree? He desperately wanted to break out. You're not a match. We are. That's right, we are. Together we are the League of Protector. The League of Protector. Seeing Annie being eaten by the Butcher, The poison leaf held a golden stick and went down from the tower to the hospital. This is how he managed to save Annie. But he didn't expect the butcher to attack him from behind and hit him hard. Although the poison leaf pulled Annie in time, he couldn't get out. He could only let the butcher torture him. Even if he was seriously injured, the poison leaf still managed to save Annie. But at this time he had no strength left to get up. The poison leaf was in front of him, as if it were a lamb carrying a lamb. At this time, the poison leaf found the scream not far away. He knew it was his only chance to win. He threw the scream down. The scream was so scary that it exploded into a 10-kilometer-long roar. The super strong noise was reinforced by the upper tone. In an instant, the butcher and the poison leaf returned to their original form. The two fell from the sky. The butcher hurried to Kasady. This is when the poison leaf stopped him with one foot. He grabbed the butcher and ate him back in his stomach. Then the poison leaf grabbed Kasady and ate his brain. The movie ends here.